Let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin today. All right, so yesterday, what I was watching, I'm on the 5 minute time frame of Dogecoin right now, tether to Dogecoin on Binance. And yesterday, I was watching I'm watching the 5 minute time frame, and we had this little uptrend. We had support, watching this uptrend, and we broke that going to the downside. Once we broke that going to the downside, I thought that we might be coming back down to the Fibonacci retracement level at .339 again. If you've been watching my channel, I've been talking about these Fibonacci retracement levels. Let's go ahead and zoom out and just go back. Let's go to the daily time frame. Basically, we had this big, huge run up right here, and then we started having trouble. When we start having trouble, or we think we topped out, then we could get the Fibonacci retracement tool, drag from the bottom of the chart to from the bottom of the run to the top of the run. That gives me those levels, those Fibonacci retracement levels, the 23, 38, 50, 61%. And these levels act as support and resistance a lot of times, so I use them as targets. Okay, so back to what's going on right now. Let's go back to like the hour and let's take a look at what's been going on. Like I said, if you've been watching the channel, I've been using these as targets. So right here, it was a target going to the upside. We hit that target and then started coming down, came down, filled the limit order, and then got a bounce to the upside, hit the target again, and then bounced going to the downside. Came up already, hit the target and coming down. Let's see if we could fill that limit order again. I put a limit order. I took profits right here, like I was saying, when we broke that trend line, and that's why we watch the trend lines, because that gives us a clue. So I think I mentioned in the last couple of videos, when I take profits, certain what does it say, clues or whatever. Like, okay, so we came up, hit the Fibonacci retracement target, which was the target first. Clue, I can't think of the word right now. Anyways, we hit the target. That was like the first thing that I was looking for. And then this, as far as taking profits, then okay, so I gave it a little bit of chance to kind of do its thing. We had a little uptrend right here. We had resistance right here. We had that resistance sign. If we would have broke going to the upside, I would have let it continue to go up and try to break through it and continue to head up. But we broke the trend line going to the downside, and I think this signal, that's the word that I was looking for. Okay, so we hit the first target. That was the first signal to take profits. We broke the trend line going to the downside. That was the second signal to take profits, in my opinion. So that's what I did. Now I put a limit order back at that Fibonacci retracement level because it's been coming in very handy. I think I've already bought this Fibonacci retracement level, like, let's see, at least once, and then twice, and then 3 times at least, right? I feel like it's been more. Yeah, I guess that is it. So it's been 3 times at least. But yeah, so what started off as like what I started off as like a medium-sized position has grown each time I've taken profits and then put the limit order back in. So I'll take all the profits, I'll sell it, and then I'll put it all back in over here. I mean, and this is really, like, when you're reading charts, this is kind of what you're kind of going for, at least swing trading. Um, if you're going for bigger swings, then I mean, you want to look at like a bigger time frame and see when it starts breaking trend lines, like this one. Boom, we broke that one, and this was like a nice big swing. But yeah, so now we're in this Fibonacci retracement box, and when are we gonna come out of it? I've been talking about, I kind of like being in this Fibonacci retracement box that I kind of showed you, like that, the bottom to the top, being in just this little box, because then we could watch these levels and make moves based on the support and resistance that it kind of does. Like, it's been bouncing, it kind of fell down here, got support, been bouncing in this area, got resistance right here, came down, got a little bit of support. It went a little bit below that area, but it pretty much found support in this area. Or if you would have bought right here, then it went up, and then if you would have sold right here, came down. You know what I'm saying? So, and I talked about that in yesterday's video, how this is like a really good, I feel like Dogecoin moves really fast, which is good for trading. And then it's also like one of the higher like market caps, and it's kind of been around for a long time, and it had some pretty big hype. I think it's, I don't know. I mean, it still does, especially with like the Department of Government Efficiency, just like the name getting thrown around more. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll actually use it for something. Maybe Elon and them will maybe use it for something. Actually, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool though. I think that would be what Dogecoin really needs. But yeah, no, I think we get some really good trades on this, and I think it's really good for swing trading, and that's why I like watching these Fibonacci retracement levels, and I like playing off of them. Right here, hit the target, started hitting down, and like I said, we found support right perfectly at that 38% level, bounced up, got perfect resistance on that 23% level, and then started coming down. It doesn't always perfectly go straight down, up and down, like boom, hit the limit order and then come up. Sometimes it doesn't fill the limit order, like back here. I've been mentioning it on every one of my videos, but we came down, then we got a bounce up. I took profits, and then I've been waiting to come back down to this Fibonacci retracement level at .294, and we haven't gone back down there since that dip right there. So but I still do have a limit order there, and I've just been kind of like this. That's the cool thing about this. Okay, so like you have a limit order right here, you take profits, and then you set it back up if you think it's going down, and then if it doesn't go down, just hold on, and until we actually leave this Fibonacci retracement box, then I will leave that limit order there and continue to try to grow it. Let's see if it can drop down and hit it, but I'm not sure. I think for right now, I'm just shooting for the 38% level, which is .339. That's pretty much my next target, I guess you can say. Let's do something like this, and then let's go with a price label like that. It's .339. That's where I have my limit order. And okay, so I guess there's another thing too, is we have resistance right here, resistance right here. Technically, we have this downtrend right here. So until we break this downtrend going to the upside, then I'll be confident on this, or more confident on this target at .339. If we break, like, okay, so we're breaking this one right now too. Let's go to back to the 5 minute, because this is what I was watching this morning, and I kind of, or just like a few minutes ago, or before I started making this video, we had resistance, 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 giving us this downtrend, and we actually broke that going up. Not like a huge breakout or anything, but we are breaking the trend, and we are breaking it going to the upside. So I mean, this is technically like a little uptrend. Let's see how far this can go. I'm on the 5 minute time frame. Things can change really quick, but if we kind of zoom out, let's go back to like the hourly time frame, which is still a fast time frame. Honestly, the hourly is kind of quick and small, but we do have that resistance like I was telling you about. If we break, okay, so let's go back. We had this little downtrend, we broke it going up. If we could continue moving up and actually break this, then, and if we could break this trend line in general, then I'm going to be less confident on this target over here. And if we do break this one going to the upside, the next target that I'd be looking at is the Fibonacci retracement level again, because we've been getting resistance on it so much. So, which is sitting at .394. So 394 would be going to the upside. We could break through that though, but going to the downside would be .339. We could go through that as well. That's why I still have that limit order down there, and I've accumulated in general. But yeah, that's basically how I kind of go about. I have been going about trading Doge lately, kind of treating each limit order. So I bought as like its own little positions, and then if I can buy and sell those separate positions and grow them and get them bigger. This one got a little bit bigger. This one, actually, I've traded this one already like 3 times. So then you could accumulate more Dogecoin pretty much. And that's kind of what we're trying to do right now, especially since we took profit like somewhere. Let's see. Where's the Coinbase chart? I took profits at .414, and let's see how far are we down from there. 11%. The other day we actually came up and went above where I took profits, which was kind of, I was like, oh no. And then we came back down. So that was kind of interesting. I thought when we broke that, I was like, oh, we're going to like start going really high. Now it kind of seemed like it, because there was resistance right here, seemed like we were starting to break it, and then nope, came back down, got rejected right at that area where I took profits, and then so now we're back down at around, what was it, like 5% or 15%, 11%. So yeah, that's why I'm saying hopefully we can, in my opinion, I kind of want to stay in this little area right here between around .394 and around .294, just trading up and down in between these two levels. That'd be great. But that's what I'm thinking. If we start going higher, that'd be cool too. I have some Dogecoin on Ledger, and been saving up. I accumulate that every so often. Just buy some Doge and throw it on there. But yeah, these Fibonacci retracement levels have been working out really good. I think right now, like I said, okay, so we broke this one going to the downside. In my opinion, I think the next target is .339. That's just what I'm thinking. We do have this little uptrend right now. Let's see if that continues, or if we start breaking that going to the downside and come down. But I do think we hit the target. We started trending down. We broke the uptrend going to the downside. 2 signals at least. There's not a lot of volume backing anything up right now, so it kind of could go either way, but it has been kind of trending down, and like I said, there's not a lot of volume pushing it up, so we'll see. I think for me, I have a limit order at .339, and I think I took profits maybe somewhere in here. I don't know exactly where it was. It was somewhere right there, not even that far from where we're at now, maybe like just a couple percent, like 3%. But yeah, I'm kind of curious if we could come back down and hit that limit order at .339. Let me know what you guys are thinking, though. Let's see if we can bounce to the upside or not. Like I said, I could go either way. If we go down, I can accumulate more Dogecoin. If we go up, the Dogecoin that I've already accumulated will be worth more. So either one's cool with me. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. If you guys want to watch the last video, check it out right here. What do we talk about in that video? I think it was before all this happened. Actually, it was like right here. Watch that video right here, and if you guys are new to trading, check out this playlist right here. It'll help get you started with trading. All right, or trading view, should I say. All right, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.